Welcome to the Engineering TAS Department subject selection video. So engineering was a new course for 2020. So Year 9 cohort are currently going through this at the moment. And the 2021 Year 9 cohort will be the second cohort to go through this particular course. This is actually part of the industrial technology stream. However, it is a little bit more theoretical than industrial technology, timber, and metal. So there's things like maths, physics, materials, technology incorporated into engineering. However, it is still a practical-based subject. So there are practical-based projects that the students have to complete in order to satisfy this course. So what is an engineer? I think the best quote out of this particular slide is, "Failure is central to engineering. Every single calculation that an engineer makes is a failure calculation. Successful engineering is about understanding how things break or fail." You will be doing destructive testing in this course. We are going to break things because that's how we figure out how strong things are. So an engineer also uses maths, physics, materials science, mechanical and structural know-how to make the things we use on a daily basis. If you've ever ridden a bike, traveled over a bridge, or ridden in a car, you've encountered an engineer's handiwork. An engineer will test things to destruction just to find out the effects, which correlates to the products that we use on a daily basis to be safe enough for us to use. There's many other roles an engineer does, but the major emphasis of this engineering course is to develop knowledge, understanding, and skills in relation to engineering and engineering industries with a focus on practical experiences. So here are a few of the engineering subcategories that you can potentially do as a career in engineering. The ones that we mainly focus on in this course in stage 5 is civil, mechanical, renewable energy, aeronautical, electrical, and mechatronic through the each of the units that we cover. And here are the objectives. We have knowledge, understanding, and skills. So firstly, students develop knowledge and capability of WHS and risk management. They also learn the skills and to make practical projects. They develop a knowledge and understanding of the relationship between properties of materials and their applications. They develop skills in communicating ideas, processes, and technical information with a range of audiences. They learn to transfer that knowledge into other experiences. Critically evaluate, that's a really big one. They definitely learn to critically evaluate manufactured products in order to become a discriminating consumer. They learn a knowledge and understanding of the role of traditional, current, and new and emerging technologies in industry and their impact on society and the environment. Then we move on to the values and attitudes. So they have an appreciation and they contribute to the impact of innovation and technologies on leisure, lifestyle, work, and further learning. They appreciate the dynamic nature of design and production processes and how they are used to develop solutions to personal, social, and global issues. They appreciate the finite nature of some resources and their impact on their use on the environment and society. And lastly, they value the development of skills and gain satisfaction from their use to solve problems and create quality products. So essentially, this subject encourages students to ask questions about why something is designed a certain way, how it works, what processes went into designing and manufacturing that product, and is there a better way of performing its duty? That's the underlying core values that we really want to instill in the students with this course. So, engineering, it is a focus area that provides opportunities for students to develop knowledge, understanding, and skills in relation to engineering and its associated industries. The Engineering Core 1 module includes common content and topic content that develops knowledge and skills in the use of tools, materials, and techniques related to engineered structures and engineered mechanisms. Now, engineered structures and engineered mechanisms um, is a topic, but in regards to the content that we cover in our course, we teach engineered structures and engineered mechanisms through the specialist modules in alternative energy, control systems, school developed module, and transport. And these projects can include a range of devices and appliances, electronic and mechanical control systems, programmable microcontrollers, robotics projects, small structures, and also small vehicles. And here are some technologies that are used throughout the course. We have 3D printing. We use CAD for developing our products on the computer. Then we simulate some stresses inside Fusion 360 as well. We use a laser cutter. We use the small motors and gears within our alternative energy unit. And we use hydraulics within our control systems unit. Accompanied with every project is an engineering report, and this follows the standard format of every engineering report, where the boys have to undertake research, they undertake the development process, followed by testing, development and then testing of their products, and then come to some conclusions and recommendations based on the testing that they have done for those particular products. What I highly encourage you to do is to ask questions of your teachers in regards to this particular unit so you can get a better idea of what it's about. Here are some questions posed to the current Year 9 cohort about the engineering course so far.
Engineering, for me, I really enjoy making things, like designing something and then seeing it work how it's perfectly meant to. For example, and that's also why I chose industrial tech as another elective, but that kind of comes with the limitation of you can't design your own stuff. With this one, you can design within the criteria, obviously, whatever you want, and then have it fulfill the purpose perfectly.
I chose engineering based on what I knew the first project would be, which for us was a solar-powered car. The main reason that I chose that was because I enjoy cars as a whole subject, and then I just followed through with that, and then the rest of the subjects also interested me due to 3D printing, and that was just a very interesting subject choice to me. With engineering, the thing that excites me the most is the fact that you learn real-world skills that can be applied. Because, for example, we're doing 3D printing. 3D printing is the future, let's be honest at this point. So it's kind of learning something that can benefit you as opposed to doing an elective that you're not passionate about. Like, because I really enjoy this. And it's more of like how I can do everything, figure out where I might go in life with it, and it just gives me a really good base to build upon.